Hey folks, this is Vent with Dan's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly review Let's Build a Zoo. This is a game that you can find on Steam for about 20 bucks. There is a 10% launch discount until November 12th, 2021. So what is Let's Build a Zoo? Well, this game is giving me some serious Zoo Tycoon vibes. For those of you that have never played Zoo Tycoon, well, you're managing a zoo. You get to fly in various animals, put them into enclosures. You have to put down enrichment items and a water bowl. You have to hire staff so that you can take care of your animals. That includes like putting food down in their enclosure, cleaning up poop. You can assign them zones should you want to. So if you want this employee to focus on this enclosure, you can do that. It's very cartoony though. If you recall the older Zoo Tycoon games, yeah, they were cartoony too, but this feels overly so. If you've ever played the game Forager, that's a more recent, I want to call it like a roguelite RPG of sorts, where you're constantly leveling up a character, but it's very cartoony, and yeah, it's a lot of fun to play. It's very grindy. This game has those kinds of graphics. So imagine Zoo Tycoon with Forager graphics. That's what you're getting here, and I just want to come out and say that this is a fantastic game. Now, I just want to quickly note that I've played for roughly an hour now, and I need a lot more time to dive into what I have available to unlock at this point. So I had a choice. Do I review it based off of an hour or two of gameplay, or do I play it for, several weeks and then finally report back? I figured the game is now out, so let's just give you my impressions of it while it's fresh in my head and tell you what you can do in this game, and I'll let you discover all of the unlockables on your own. So, like you could in any sort of Zoo Tycoon game, you're going to put down various enclosures, you're going to click on the world map, you're going to pick what creatures you want to fly in, and they'll come down. You have to, again, manage their needs, and you have to make sure that the enclosure that you put down matches their type. So rabbits, for example, like grass enclosures, and if you put a lot of animals in an enclosure, you need to make sure that it's big enough to support that kind of thing. Luckily, the game isn't as picky as, say, Planet Zoo. Planet Zoo is renowned for, its intensive breeding system and finicky, managing of animals. This isn't the case. In fact, the visitors in this game do not adhere to any sort of pathing. You can put down anything you want on the ground, and they'll just walk on it. So whether it be grass or brick, like there's no set path like in Planet Coaster or Planet Zoo. They just walk around wherever they feel like it, and that's kind of nice. So I don't have to worry about pathing, which is, that was a pain in the butt from Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster, in my opinion, anyway. So yeah, you're going to be putting down various enclosures, flying in various animals, hiring staff. You're going to buy various structures. For example, there's a research hub. Again, recalling back to the game Forager, in the research hub, it starts you off in the middle. Basically, the map is broken up over several icons, but a lot are hidden. As you research an item, more icons appear for you to research. And some of them even have requirements, and I'll touch on the morality system really quickly here. You will be given choices as the game progresses, and it's either going to be positive or negative. It's like good or bad. It's like the Mass Effect good or bad choice system. If you pick good stuff, then you get like this gold set of points, and if you pick bad, you get these purple set of points. Some of these choices might be, oh, there's a VIP entering the park. He's a renowned black market animal trader. Do you report him to the police for good points, or do you buy from him or sell to him for bad points? Those are your choices typically. So you're going to be presented with various pop-ups that will ask you to choose. So your choices matter, kind of thing. Now, again, if these points will help you unlock things in your research tree. For example, the wind turbine requires 5 good points, 5 morality points, in order to actually unlock it and use it. So your park is going to look different based on the choices that you make. So potentially you're going to have 2 different kinds of parks. You're going to have a nice, good-looking park and an evil, I guess, bad-looking park. I don't know how that looks because I'm on the good path right now. But I'm just saying, like, you'll be unlocking various technologies and keeping a morality system in check as you do so. And that's interesting. I like that. I kind of want to play it a second time now. I'm still on my first playthrough, and this is going to take me a while, but I kind of want to play it again after that to see the negative stuff. I want to see like what my park would look like if I decided to, be evil and be negative and all that stuff. Some of the things that bother me about the game, there's no mass placement tool. So, like, if I want to replace the desert-looking biome with grass for people to walk on, I have to do it one tile at a time. I can click and drag, but still, it's one tile at a time. I wish there was like an entire box I could drag, just a selection box, and then click one button and bam, everything's done. Also, resizing enclosures is I don't know if it's bugged or what, but sometimes I can't select certain parts of it to expand. Maybe it's just me, but like resizing enclosure seems slightly more difficult than it needs to be, in my opinion, or slightly buggy. But aside from that, like this game is really cool. Again, it's a more casual take on Planet Zoo. Again, whole Forager, Planet Zoo kind of had a hybrid. Zoo Tycoon sort of had a baby kind of thing. Speaking of babies, that's another thing in this game. There's a breeding system in this game that will challenge you to unlock all sorts of different animal types. Like, you'll be able to combine various creatures to get some really off-the-wall... Well, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know what to call them, honestly. Like, you can combine a crocodile with a duck and make a crocoduck. Or you can make an owl and a capybara combined to an owlibara. Or a chicken and a cow can make a chick cow. That kind of thing. So you're going to be splicing these animal genes together. So there's 500 different animals and then 300,000 different animal combinations. So you're going to have a great time just messing with various splicing combinations to see what you get out of it. That's kind of cool. I like that. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about this other than it's a really cool game. Again, I think the UI takes a little bit of getting used to. Like, there is no staff menu as is typical of a Planet Coaster or Planet Zoo type of game. Rather, you have to click on the appropriate building, the storeroom. That allows you to hire staff related to park rangers or the staff that goes into your enclosures, the animal keepers, and they will maintain your enclosures. So if you want to hire staff related to them, you have to click on that building. If you want to hire janitors, you have to click on the front gate. If you want to hire researchers, you have to click on, your research hub and that kind of thing. So there's no central employee list. You have to click on the building that you're looking for, find your employees from there. That's kind of weird. I would have preferred some kind of mass selection tool kind of thing. But still, all in all, it does a lot more right than it does wrong, and it's a very casual take. I love the whole research system, and I'm looking to unlock as many of those icons as possible. There's only one game mode. There's no challenges. It's just you start the game and that's it. There's no difficulty settings. You just start the game, and it gives you a couple of quests in the beginning. And your advisors will continue to give you quests as the game plays on for you to get some rewards kind of thing. So there's no sandbox mode, but what I'm playing right now kind of feels like a sandbox mode with the occasional side quest that it's asking me to do. So there's no special challenges or other game modes. It's just one game mode, no difficulty settings. It's just go in there. That being said, I'm making money. I'm an hour in. I don't have any money issues. I just put it on fast forward, let time play out. On occasion, I have to manually buy more food. That's annoying. You have to click on your storeroom, and it'll say, okay, your pigs have 16 days of supply left. They're eating this. Your rabbits have this many days of food left. They're currently eating this. You can quick order everything all at once, but you can't stock food in this game. When you refill it, it just goes back to its maximum. So you kind of have to wait until it's out before you buy more, to make the most out of your money. So there's no storage or particular number count. You can't buy an excess, which is annoying. So on occasion I have to go buy food, but again, that's just sort of a minor complaint in the grand scheme of things. But yes, I would recommend this game for the $20 that it is. Again, it's on a discount right now. I think you're going to get a lot of playtime out of this. If you liked Forager, or the idea of the research system in Forager, if you like the graphics in Forager, but you also enjoyed Zoo Tycoon games or Planet Zoo, I would recommend checking this out. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.